Hey everyone, it's Drea, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I became a dental assistant and what I think about it so far and if I think it's worth it. Now, if you're thinking about being a dental assistant, just do your research first and foremost before you even go into a program or sign up for a job. Do your research. Are you willing to be under a lot of pressure when it gets busy, and can you multitask, and can you look into somebody's mouth like the whole day and not get grossed out with certain procedures? Now, that's everything that you have to ask yourself. If you feel like you can do all those things, then I would recommend you to go into a program. Some offices is rare, but some offices you can just go to the front desk and be like, are you hiring? I need a job. And they'll hire you and train you from there to be an assistant. But most offices are not willing to do that. They want you to have at least some type of experience with being a dental assistant, even if it's just schooling. So that's the first thing that I did. I researched programs and I went into a program for dental assisting, and the program was pretty good actually. They had an intern coordinator, and I was able to find my own internship, but for people who couldn't find one, she found an internship for them, so that's a good thing because I know some schools, they don't even help out with that. She also helped me get a job. She actually helped me get this job, and I'm really grateful about that because there were some interviews and there were some resumes that I put in, and I even did like a couple of working interviews, and I didn't get the jobs because most of them did want me to already have experience with being a dental assistant. But I'm so grateful that I'm able to work here. The office that I work at right now is not very busy. Actually, today the doctor isn't in, so it's just me. I'm taking phone calls and everything like that. But on a normal, typical day, I'd be assisting with procedures and pretty much multitasking because I'll come up here, take phone calls, and schedule for appointments. So far, I like being a dental assistant. Of course, it's not something that I see myself doing forever. You should never see yourself just doing one thing and staying, I don't want to say stuck, but you don't want to just say, oh, this is my goal, that's my goal, that's my end goal, that's it. Like, no. You should always want to complete your goals and then be like, okay, what's next? Just like any other thing, it has its pros and cons. Being a dental assistant, you're pretty much like the backbone of the company. You don't get paid as much as you could, I guess you can say. But some offices, they really do appreciate you, and I'm so grateful because the office that I work at right now, it's just a temporary job, but I'm learning as much as possible. And the doctor, he's a really nice guy, and he's patient, and I'm thankful about that because this is actually my first dental assisting job, and I'm so thankful that he's actually willing to work with me, knowing that I have no other experience, so I'm not going to be sharp with everything. At the office that I work at right now, I definitely do feel appreciated here. It's a smaller office, so we don't get too many clients, and that's like the best thing for me right now. I'm gonna be so confident when I get another job and I'm able to set up for certain procedures, like, oh, okay, we're doing a root canal, I know how to set up for this. Because when I first started here, I did not know how to set up for a room, and it was a struggle, and it was just like kind of frustrating because it's like, oh, I wish I knew, but I don't. So I know how to set up for crowns, I know how to set up for root canals, and of course I'm still learning. I've been working here for not even a month, so I learned so much in just a short amount of time. I'm actually an EFDA, and for those who don't know the difference between an expanded functions dental assistant and just a dental assistant, pretty much expanded functions get to do a little bit more without the doctor being there, so they get to be a little bit more independent. It's not as easy as some people think. Like, it's a lot to learn, and you can probably talk to somebody who's been a dental assistant for 10 plus years, and if they're being honest, they'll tell you that it's still things that they're learning, you know. So you learn as you go. Being a dental assistant, you cannot be afraid to make mistakes. Just make sure you learn from them, and try not to make any mistakes that are like too costly. But if push comes to shove, if you have a question, if you're not sure about certain things, just ask. It's okay to ask. And I'm the only assistant here, so the person I would go to is the dentist. But if you work at like a big corporation, there's usually a lead assistant, and you go to them for everything. You say, oh, can I put this utensil in the ultrasonic cleaner without it getting damaged? And they'll let you know. Right now I am working front desk as well. Front desk and being a dental assistant are two totally different things, but with being a dental assistant, you can also be a front desk, and that goes along with knowing how to multitask. Handling insurance and claims are different than being a dental assistant, but you can do both. Formerly, I worked at a daycare, and I still do work at the daycare, so I'm like juggling 2 jobs, and I'm working 7 days out the week. I'm just really excited about where I'm going, honestly, because I'm looking back on where I was a year ago and now, and it's better than where I was, job-wise, career-wise, everything. You know, you should always just work towards other goals. I can do a video on the pros and cons of being a dental assistant. Let me know if you want that video. And it was so nice to talk with you. And that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave some feedback for me, and I'll be sure to answer if you comment and all that kind of stuff. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!